Welcome to the channel. My name is Matthias. Today we're back with the John Walker era of Captain America, and we're going to cover Captain America issue 343. And here we have the government sending John Walker and Battlestar to take down a group of rebel mutants called the Resistance. It's actually a pretty interesting standalone story, even though it's tied into a larger story arc. The story actually starts off with Walker, Cap, and Battlestar hunting down this mutant that his powers just have manifested, and his mutant name would be Quill. And the thing is that not only he's a mutant, he's an African American. So we have Battlestar really on the fence, having to hunt down this young mutant who's very afraid, who doesn't understand what's happening to him. There's actually a really cool detail where Quill tells Cap and Battlestar, look, I'm not a mutant, my powers manifested just like the Fantastic Four. The thing is that they capture him, and we have this whole situation where even though John Walker is still willing to toe the line for the government, Battlestar is actually starting to sour over this whole situation. So what happens, we have Quill under government custody, and he's being transported on this helicopter. We have Walker and Battlestar on board. When they're attacked by a group of rebel mutants, as I mentioned earlier, the Resistance, they are there to rescue Quill, and things get out of control pretty quickly, and the Resistance not only are able to rescue Quill, they pretty much leave Walker, Cap, and Battlestar to fall to the deaths, even though obviously they don't die in the story. Now, while all this is going down, we were dealing with this civil war between the members of the Serpent Society. Steve Rogers, that during this time would go by the name of the Captain, is in hot pursuit of Viper. He's actually boarded her ship, and the thing is that that ship is being followed by another ship that is being piloted by Diamondback, and we have Nomad and Demolition Man on board, and they have no idea that Cap is on board the other ship. So what happens is Nomad wants to shoot down the ship. Demolition Man is sort of on the ropes. He's like, look, we have no confirmation if Cap is on board too. And during this whole arc, we get to see that Nomad is becoming more and more reckless during this time. And they end up shooting down the ship. And the thing is that Viper is able to teleport away. Cap is almost killed. Now, while all this is going down, we have a splinter group of members of the Serpent Society who are loyal to Viper, poisoning the water supply to Washington, D.C., because this is going to be a big part of the next issue. And I really love the development of Cobra in this moment of the story, or as it progresses, better said, because he's not down with everything that Viper is doing. The whole master plan of Viper, what she's doing in Washington, D.C., especially to the White House, it's going to go off the rails. Like, it's just priceless 1980s insanity. And at the end of the issue, we have this really interesting panel where we have John Walker and Battlestar. They survived the fall from the helicopter. And none of the crew obviously survived, and they actually have one of the guys dead at their feet. And we have Battlestar broken over the situation, like feeling really bad that all these men had to die for nothing, while John Walker is fixated on taking vengeance on the Resistance. So we're going to leave this video here. I hope you guys liked it. See you guys next time. Bye.